What it do, YouTube? It's SS, and I'm back with another video. And this one right here, Well, we're in the little cup again, and I was having some fun. Trying out Beedrill, trying to see if it worked. Paired up with Vigoroth and Lantern. Wanted to see how Water Gun Lantern worked out, and I had a couple sets. I'm gonna show two sets that I did. Um, I think I went 4-1 and 5-0 in the last one. So yeah, I was gonna do these on Twitch, but then I started lagging. As you guys see right here, I end up top left in the first game. But yeah, link in description to my Twitch if you guys do want to go watch them happen in real time. And also, if you guys could like, comment, subscribe as well. Trying to get more engagement on the channel. Trying to get known a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, trying to get out there. So if you guys could help out with that, that'd be much appreciated. But let's go ahead and get to these battles. So we see that this Barboach is actually running water gun, and that at this point I'm gonna go ahead and let it go, because there's no point in me shielding that. And I'm gonna come into Beedrill, just farm down, and in the back is a Magnemite. Guess that's why they were shielding, double shielding. And this is just gonna one shot it, and then they're gonna come into a Cottony, and yeah, Cottony just does not want to see Beedrill, and we're gonna be able to win this game, and that's a GG. So now we're gonna see, hop into the next battle. We're gonna see Cottony in the lead. I'd rather not see it in the lead, but this is where we're gonna see it. So I'm gonna try to time my moves correctly. Let's see. I think this is the one I didn't time my move correctly, so I didn't get the second body slam off due to because I wasn't counting and we don't live it. So I'm gonna come into my Beedrill, get this farm down. They're gonna come into a Chin Chow, and I'm like, okay, well this is kind of bad. This is CMP. So we're gonna throw the drill run, see what they want to do. They do want to shield, so I'm gonna go ahead and shield as well, because a bubble beam does do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna switch out immediately. They switch out as well, and at this point, this is really good for me because they stopped tapping. I guess they gave up. I'm not too sure, but either way, they're gonna throw a bubble beam, which is fine with me. I'm gonna farm up, farm up, farm up. Try to throw in good timing here, and we're gonna see what they want to do. They do end up shielding, which is fine. So now I'm gonna go ahead and let this go through. If it's a Brave Bird, so be it. We barely live it, and we're gonna be able to get this surf off, which is not enough to KO. But either way, one poison jab is gonna be enough, and now we just need to get to this drill run, and we get to the drill run, which appears to be on CMP, and we're gonna be able to take this game. That's the GG's. Now we're gonna hop into the next battle, and we're gonna see. Let's say we're gonna see figure out into a Cottony again. Once again, I do not like Cottony in the lead. I'd rather have it in the back. But either way, this is still fine. And this time, I do believe we do time our moves correctly. And we do, as you guys can see. And because we time our moves correctly, we're going to be able to get to this move. And because I didn't think we were going to live that charm, so I just throw right away once I get to the move, which is fine. Now they're going to throw a move at us, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and shield it. And they're going to come into Needle Reno, a Shadow Needle Reno, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. But either way, we're gonna be farming up, and I'm gonna let it go through because they do have a Cottony, and I don't want this Cottony to get any farm. So we're gonna go ahead KO it. They get one charm. Now we're gonna be able to farm down, and whatever's in the back, it's a Meowth, and I just over farm a little bit, but there's no reason to. We just throw the drill run. It's gonna be enough to KO, and that is a GG's as well. So now we're gonna hop into the next battle. We're gonna see a Lotad, and this is pretty bad for me because these Razor Leaves are really chunky, as you can see. And I'm like, okay, well, we have a lot of glassy Pokemon, and my Lantern does not want to see it as well. So if I can get it lined with my Beedrill, that's why I let my Vigoroth go down. We did get a shield, so since we got a shield, I'm gonna be able to shield this up. It's the Energy Ball. They come out into an Onyx, and I'm gonna try to get to this Joe run here, see what they want to do. Do they want to shield? They don't want to shield, which is fine. So I'm gonna swap out into my Lantern. We get the farm down. They got a Swine up in the back, and I'm gonna farm up, farm up. I don't care if they throw the Icy Wind. That's fine. They do throw the Icy Wind, and we're gonna throw the Surf right away. And let's see what they want to do. They go ahead and let it go through, which is fine. And then they just top left because they know it's over at that point. And we're gonna go 4-1 in this set to get a Phantom. And yep. So now we're gonna see Vigoroth into a Pikachu. And I think there was a shiny Pikachu. I'm not too sure if it was a shiny or not. But either way, This is pretty bad. Once I realized it was pretty bad once I let it go through, and I was like, that discharge pretty much knocked me out. So now this is looking really bad for us. But I'm gonna go ahead and go into my lantern here, and I'm gonna go ahead and shield this. I can't afford to go down shields. Well, I can't afford to get hit. And now they're gonna come into what appears to be another Nidorino. So a lot of Nidorinos. And I'm gonna swap. They're gonna come into a swine up. I'm gonna throw the move right away. They do end up living it, which is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this go through. And now I'm gonna farm up with Lantern. And we're gonna be able to get to a surf here, which is on CMP. I'm just gonna safely shield because we do have a shield. It's a sludge bomb, and that is gonna be enough to KO at this point, and we're gonna be able to take this game as well. So yeah, Beedrill was very fun. I like Beedrill. It was super fun. Short video as well. Now we're gonna see Dino. Either way, and this time I throw on bad timing because I did want to hurry up and throw this move and get out as soon as possible. I come into my lantern. I'm gonna go ahead and shield this, and I'm gonna try to go for the potential farm down. We're gonna see if we're gonna be able to get to the farm down. We do get the farm down, which is really good for us. They come into a Toxicroak. Now this is a very weird, and it's a drip one. It has a hat. It's the gangster one. And we get to another surf here. We're gonna see what they want to do. Do they want to shield? They double shield, which is kind of not tricky. And I'm assuming that they have. I know I'm assuming they have brick break, but they throw a sludge bomb. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna switch out, and at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and shield this, and I'm gonna try to go for the farm down completely. We do get the farm down. We come out with a body slam, and this body slam is gonna be enough to KO this pro gunk, and we're gonna be able to take this game. GG's. So now we're gonna hop into the next battle, and we're gonna see Vigoroth into a Leg Kid. Okay, so this is kind of iffy. If it had low sweep, it'd be a lot bad, but it doesn't. And I'm thinking this thing has brick break. I think I'm not too sure, but either way, they throw a thunder punch, and I'm just gonna go ahead and charge this up, hoping that they do shield, but they let it go through, and I'm like, okay, well this is pretty bad. They got a Connie in the back. I cannot switch, so I'm gonna throw in good timing and throw the body slam here and let my Vigoroth go down, and they let that go through, which is fine with me because now 2 poison jabs is going to be enough to KO this, and they're going to come into a Stunfisk, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and sack my Beedrill here. There's no point in me having the Beedrill around because one of these rock slides is going to be enough to KO, and I do have Water Gun on my lantern, so these water guns are going to be chunking, as you guys can see right here, and then I'm going to go let the first one go through, hoping it's not an earthquake. It is not the earthquake. Now we're going to farm up, and I'm going to go ahead and shield this, hoping we can get the farm down with the water guns, and we're going to be actually able to farm down completely, and that's going to be another GG's. These games are going by so quick. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this person's running some spice. They have a piggy peck, but the pecks are actually doing a lot. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this move because I don't want to take too much more damage. They end up shielding, and look at that. They brought us down to red, and I'm like, oh man. And then they come out to a chin chow, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw my move here, and I'm gonna come into my lantern. They do let it go through. They got a Mightyena in the back, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw the surf here since I'm at the surf. They do end up shielding, and I'm going to shield this. Most likely it's a poison fang. I am going to shield, and I do shield, and at this point I guess they realize that I'm going to be able to farm them down completely and get a move off on their next Pokemon, and they just concede. Now we're going to see Ducklet in the lead up against our Vigoroth. This is pretty bad, right? But we do end up winning CMP, so this is pretty good for us. We're going to see what they want to do. Do they want to shield? They do want to shield, and we're going to go ahead let this go through. Now I'm going to build up again, and we're going to throw on 5. They end up throwing on CMP again, which is pretty good for us because now we're going to get the body slam off. I'm going to go ahead and let this go through. This is fine. The bubble beam. They get 1 extra wing attack, which is fine. I'm going to come into my lantern because we can hard wall this. We do have, we're up shields. They bubble beam us, which is very strange. And before probably should have just kept farming up, but I did want to cause a little bit more damage, so it's a lot easier for me to farm down. They end up throwing another bubble beam, which is fine. And now we're gonna get the farm down completely. I'm thinking about if I should swap out. They got a Vigoroth in the back, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the surf. See how much it does being double debuff. And that's fine. It does a reasonable amount of damage. And now this Beedrill right here actually core breaks them because they have a Vigoroth and they have a Stunfisk. I don't know if they thought they were going to catch the X Scissor, but we're only running one move and we're going to be able to poison jab this Vigoroth down to end up winning the game. So if you guys did like the battles, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And once again, the link will be in the description to my Twitch. I did do these off stream because we had an outage. I keep having internet problems. I don't know why, but either way, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.